Hi everyone, this is Chris Moralia from Transformative EdTech, and today we're going to be talking about how we can use Pear Deck with Wordwall. As I've said many times before, Pear Deck is one of my go-to instructional platforms because it has so many abilities to engage the students, and today we're going to take a look at how it engages with Wordwall. So the first thing you have to do is actually build your Pear Deck using Google Slides. So we do that, we always want to make sure that we have our Pear Deck add-on that's opened up, and that allows us to do the actual process of adding the slides. So here we're going to use the website function. So I want to make sure that I click on the website function here, and what it's going to do, it's going to activate. I want to make sure the slide that I'm working on it's all ready to go with visuals. So what we have here, initially what happens is you're going to see this blank. I'm going to go to Wordwall now, and in Wordwall we have a variety of different activities that you can use that will allow you to integrate into your content. So once you do past 5 activities, then you actually have to start paying, but I'm going to click on my activities here. Okay, so the first one, you have to create the activity, and this is one that I used in my classroom with students, and this was, if you're familiar with Pac-Man, that's what it looks like, and they call this the word maze. So what it allows, if you want to see a preview, you can just do this, but what I've done is I've built the content with keywords that were part of my unit on slavery. And so what I want to do here is I want to click on embed. Now the key to this is grabbing the code all the way up between the first and second quotes. If you don't do that, it's not going to appear properly. So you can see it appears properly here. Now I've updated the slide, and that means once I put this into the actual lesson itself, then the students would be actually interacting with this. So that is the maze function. The next function we have is the map function. And what I did is I also integrated this as well. That would be, if I were to look at my own activities, I click here, that's this right here. Now I really think this is important because students don't typically look at maps unless it's a Google map. Just take a quick look at this and you'll understand why I like it. Once again, this is embedded into Pear Deck, so this is what they'd actually see when they go to Pear Deck, and we'll take a look at that. But you can see how you have these various pins, and then they basically grab and drop them based on a certain time. So let's go back to our Pear Deck, and now that would be the map activity. The next activity here is another embedded function, and this one I'm having them take a quiz, and this is based upon Andrew Jackson's message to Congress, and this would be this one right here. And basically it seems fairly simple. Basically when the students access it, I'm just testing them for understanding. It's a form of interaction. So these are the different templates that can be used, and we do this to start class off and to review maybe at the end of class. So now that I have those integrated, let's start our Pear Deck lesson. So I simply do that, and as you can see here, it's going to launch the presentation. We're going to go to the teacher dashboard because that's going to give everybody a chance to better see this. Okay, so now in the teacher dashboard here, we start off, and this is what the students see. This is their slide right here. And they simply click on it, and they go right to the actual word wall. So you can see the interactive component here and how it can engage the students. So for each one of the slides, now obviously I would not use all of these slides, they would be interspersed with different lessons, but these are the different things that you can do with Wordwall. As I said, Wordwall has a lot of other activities. With my activities, I'm limited to 5 until I pay up. So thanks for joining me on Transformative Ed Tech as we take a look at the various different functions and with Pear Deck, and this once again was using Pear Deck with Wordwall.